Hello everybody, welcome back to Screen Stars. I'm here today to bring you my review for Season 1 of The Mandalorian. Yes, I know I'm late to this party. However, there's a reason for that. Disney Plus didn't release in the UK. I think it was about March, April this year. We got it late, and by that time, the excitement and the furore and all the praise for the Mandalorian had calmed down a little bit, and I had seen a lot of reviews, and everyone was really fond of the show and said really nice things about it. So I was quite looking forward to seeing it. However, I didn't really want to get another subscription service and blah blah blah. However, to cut a long story short, I've now managed to see The Mandalorian Season 1. And my thoughts are, I do think the praise that this show has been getting has been really quite justified. Thoroughly enjoyed the first season. I thought it was cleverly done. Jon Favreau has created here a really fun show that is really easy to digest as well. It's only 8 episodes. You've got some of the episodes are about 30 minutes long, some of them are a bit longer than that, but I think what's really good about that is they make the episodes longer depending on the episode and how the episode is written. Very, very clever stuff. And the arc here really is for the Mandalorian. He is given a job at the beginning of the season to bring this package back for this guy that used to work for the Empire, and it's set after the Return of the Jedi. I think the Empire's finished. They're scattered everywhere, and they're more like warlords now, I suppose you could say. Some of these people that used to be in the Empire. However, they want him to get this package, and it's his job, the Mandalorian, to pick this package up, get it back. But what he discovers this package is it's Baby Yoda. There's no other way of saying it really. And he begrudgingly hands over this package. He gets handsomely rewarded. He gets all this new armor, all this kind of stuff, and then his morals take over, and he can't stand idly by and see this little gorgeous creature being taken advantage of, or whatever they're going to do to it. He's not going to allow that to happen. So he rescues Baby Yoda, gets in trouble with the remnants of the Empire, the guild for who he works for and does jobs with, and does a runner with Baby Yoda. And then for the next few episodes, it's kind of him trying to scrape a living across the galaxy. He goes to certain planets to try and hide out, and he ends up helping the locals. He kind of falls for a woman as well, a bit of a romantic story there. He meets Gina Carano's character, who's a former shock trooper. Nick Nolte, who is brilliant in this, this little creature who even looks like Nick Nolte. Very great, very good how they do that. We've got Taika Waititi makes an appearance in the show, Clancy Brown, Jason Sudeikis. So great cameos, a great cast here. And each of the episodes, I think, are good in their own way, on their own merits. I think my least favourite one, if I'm being honest, there was one where he has to rescue this prisoner. I wasn't overly fond on that one. I think that was probably one of the weakest. But that's not to say I didn't enjoy that episode. I just thought it just didn't really work for me, even though it was brilliant seeing Clancy Brown as this huge devil creature. That was quite good. And then the arc of the season finishes with him once again trying to mend his bridges with the guild, and trying to clear his name, and to make sure that he and Baby Yoda are not hunted for the rest of their days, so that it ends on an arc where he kind of goes back on himself. And I thought the last 2 episodes were just brilliantly done, fantastically done, and I really enjoyed them. So a really strong season. I mean, for Star Wars fans here, this show is a dream. It's top quality stuff. The effects are brilliant, the kind of effects you would see on the big screen. Easily breathtaking to look at. I mean, it really is. Great action sets pieces. Pedro Pascal is perfect as the Mandalorian. You never get to see his face until maybe briefly right at the end. Inspired casting here. I mean, Gina Carano, I've seen her in a few things previously, you know, Deadpool, things like that, and her acting has always been a bit but well, she's never going to win any awards or anything. I think this part in this show suits her down to the ground. It was fantastic seeing Carl Weathers back on screen doing a really good job. And like I say, there's some great cameos here. My favourite has to be Jason Sudeikis, who plays a bike scout. There's a really great scene. I think it's the final episode where these bike scouts grab Baby Yoda and they're waiting for instructions from their superiors. And these two bike scouts are having this conversation between each other, and it's just brilliant for a number of reasons. Because it's Jason Sudeikis who's one of them, and there's like this back and forth in this conversation is hilarious. But you've always wanted to know as well, what do these stormtroopers and bike troopers, bike scouts, what have they got to talk about? You know, rather than firing a gun, what kind of things do they say to each other? And this answers that question. And there's another great scene with it as well, where they decide to get out the guns and do a bit of target practice, and they were really crap at that too, which again answers the question why they couldn't hit a barn door more stormtroopers or bike scouts, because they're really bad at shooting the weapons. I just thought it was inspired stuff and really clever writing. So a really fantastic strong start to this show, season 1. Great writing, great cast, really top-notch choice of directors. Yes, and Baby Yoda is as adorable as everyone says. I mean, it's just a brilliant idea to put a Baby Yoda in the show, and I really strongly recommend this. I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. Loved this show. Can't wait for season 2, which I'm going to try and binge watch over the next few days while I am off for Christmas. So thanks for watching, everybody. If you like the video, don't forget to like. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, and I'll be back very soon with more content on Screen Stars.